Welcome to F260, week 47, Colossians 3 and 4, entitled The Perfect Family. Highlight verse, Colossians 3:18 to 21. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands. Husbands, love your wives. Children, obey your parents. Fathers, provoke not your children to anger. Explaining this, encapsulated here are the traits of the perfect family. Applying it, let us take a close look at each one of these traits. Verse 18, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands. A wife submits by allowing the husband to be the head. There cannot be two heads. You can't have a company with two CEOs or a country with two presidents. Can you imagine Trump and Biden being the president at the same time? It just wouldn't work. God has so wired the man to be the leader, the main breadwinner, and the defender of the family. And God has wired the woman to assist the man in his headship and give a balance to male aggressiveness by feminine compassion and understanding. This is the way the wife submits. Now let's see the way the husband submits. Verse 19, husbands, love your wives. We saw in verse 18 how the wife submits by allowing the husband to be the head. Now we see how the husband submits by loving his wife as Christ loved the church, Ephesians 6:25. And how did Christ love the church? By dying for it. A husband is to die to himself for his wife's sake. That is, he is to put her interests before his own. We must understand that there are different Greek words that are used for the word love. They are eros, philia, and agapeo. Eros is physical, that is, sexual love. Although it is one of the ways we love our wives, it is not the word used here. Philia denotes tender, affectionate love. Also one of the ways we love our wives, but it also is not the word used here. Agapeo means a love that does not depend on the excellency of the object. It is unconditional love, and that is the Greek word that is used here. A husband is to love his wife even when she is unlovable. Isn't that how Christ loved us? But God commendeth his love toward us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us, Romans 5:8. In Ephesians 6:26, we are told that just as we have been sanctified, made holy by Christ's love for us, our wives are sanctified by our love for them. Christ loved us so much that he died for us. In the same way, we should be willing to die for our wives. Not necessarily physically, but to die to ourselves by putting their interests first before our own. Verse 20, children, obey your parents. If they do, it says in Ephesians 3 that they will have a good and long life. Verse 21, fathers, provoke not your children to anger. As heads of the home, we fathers have the responsibility of instructing our children in the ways of the Lord. And although our discipline should be firm, it should also be fair, lest we distort their character and personality, and thereby their ability to respond to God. We train them not so much by what we say, but what they see us do. My response, God's way is the best way, isn't it? Amen. God bless.